This is a 50 back on how to play today. We're looking at how to play the game Spring Cleaning. This is by Little Dog Games, which is from New Mill Industries, designed by Jonathan Cox. It's a little ladder climbing game, 2 to 5 players. Takes 20 to 45 minutes, bit of a range. And in it, you get a bunch of cards. 64 cards total, numbers 1 through 9. And there is 7 of each, so there's 7 threes, 7 sevens, 7 nines, etc., etc. You're going to deal out 12 cards to each player, which I've already done. I'm just doing a little free-player game. Each player is also going to get one of these reference cards, which has a spot to put your offered cards, which I'll explain in a bit. I'll put the rest aside. You also have these trash tokens, and you're going to use a certain numbers depending on the player count. For 3 players, you're using 1s and 2s. If you do 4 players, you'll add the 3s, and with 5 players, you add the 4s. And it's a ladder climbing game, and you want to try to get rid of all the cards, get all your spring cleaning done, and go out. If you go out, get rid of all your cards first, you get 0 points, 0 trash points, and everyone else is going to get points. In this case, whoever has the second fewest amount of cards would get 1, and whoever has the most would get 2. And in a free player game, you're going to play until one person has accumulated 5 trash. They've accumulated too much trash at that point. The game ends, and whoever has the least amount at that point would be the winner. And yeah, and I have 4 players, it's 7 trash. For 5 players, it's 9 trash. It's anywhere from 2 to 5 players. But there are some slightly different rules for 2 players, and where you're going to have 2 cards in a neutral offer area. So it's going to be almost like 3 players, except only 2 people playing. You're still going to have 3 offer areas. And the way this works is you're going to get your cards. You're going to obviously hold them in your hand like this. You cannot change the order. They have to stay as is. So I'm just going to put them face up to make it easier to follow along. And when you're playing cards that are singles, like 1 card. You can play a set of cards of the same number or value rank of 2 or more. So you can play this pair of 5s, or you can play 3 of a kind if you have. You could also play a run, like I have 6. I don't have that one, actually. I have 2, 3, 4, though. You can even do 4, 5. Like I could do a run of 2 or more. And then the next player has to play a combination that's the same but stronger. At the start of the game, you get your 12 cards. And you're going to take 1 card and put it into your offer. The offer, it even says here the types of combos you can do. And so to play stronger, has to be the same size and type, a higher value, or the size, but 1 card more. So like if I played a pair of 2s, this guy couldn't beat it, or he could play 3 8s if he wanted to. But again, when you're playing cards, they have to be adjacent to each other. I cannot play these 3 2s because they're not together. And if I didn't mention, you're not allowed to change the order of your hand. So what you get is what you get. So when you lead, you can play any size size or type of combo from your hidden hand. These are going to be hidden. You're going to hold them in your hand. Nobody can see what they are. you can only play from that. However, if you're following, if I lead, this guy follows, he can play cards from his hand and also what is in the offers. And he can use pretty much any. We're going to put these ones aside for a moment. So let's say I lead, and actually the first thing we're going to do is everyone's going to put one card. You take cards from your hand, play them face down. Once everyone's done this, you reveal them, and you put them in your offer. So, maybe I would put this 9 in my offer. I'm going to put this face down for the moment. And everyone else is going to do this. Maybe he takes this 4, and this guy, maybe he takes this 1, and then everyone reveals and puts that into their offer. And you can put it sideways to not get confused, and slide them under there if you want, or just don't even use this reference card, just have them there. So to point out as well, a good example here, this guy has 6, 8, 7. That does not count as a run, as a sequence, because it has to be in order, as it says here, ABC or CBA. So this would have to be a 6, 7, 8 or an 8, 7, 6. He's got the right numbers, but they're not in the right order. And I think I had the same thing here. I had the exact same thing, 6, 8, 7. So let's just say I start off by playing a 6. This guy has to play a single card, or he can play, if he didn't have a single card that's higher, he can play like a pair. That would beat that, basically. But he will play he'll play this 9 to get the hell out of there. It comes to this guy, he cannot beat the 9. If you cannot play, you must either draw a card from an offer and put it into your hand, or from the top of the deck. And then once you do that, you must take a card and put it into your offer. So that guy can't play. He's going to draw a card. He's going to draw a card from the deck, and it's a 7. And when you take a card from an offer or from the deck, you can put it anywhere. So he's going to put it next to the 7. And then he has to take a card and put it into the offer. So he will put the 6 in here as well. I also cannot play, so I will, well, technically, I guess technically he could have, I'm trying to think if my pair of 2s could theoretically beat that. Bear with me a second. Trying to figure out, it's not very clear on that, but I would assume that a pair of 2s would be a stronger combination than a 9, but we'll just ignore it. I will take this 4, and I'm going to put this 5 in my offer. And so those can go out of the way. Once it comes back to the player who played the highest card or combination, the strongest one, then they just get to lead the next trick. They won the trick, as you would expect. So he's going to play, let's say he does a 4-5, giving himself 3 8s. This guy cannot play this pair of 5s because it's not the same type of set. He'd have to play, a 7-8 or something like that. what he's going to do is he's going to take the 6 from the offer with a 7, and that will beat it. Comes to me, I will do a 7-8. This guy will take my 9 and do an 8-9. Well, it's getting a bit messy. This guy can no longer do anything. So he's going to draw a card. The 9, he'll put it with the other 9. And then he will put this 6. Now he'll put this 1 in the offer. And yes, they're all cute puppies. Comes to me, I'm going to play is 2-3-4. It's a run, and it's not a bigger number though, so I don't think I can do that theoretically. I'll just bow out. I'm gonna draw my own offer and put it into my hand, and then I will put. Darn it! Kind of screwed myself over. This 2 in my offer. So this guy's gonna win. He's gonna lead the next one, and maybe he plays. A pair of 8s, and then this guy plays a pair of 9s, and it comes to me. I can't beat it, so again I have to draw a card and discard one, so I'm going to draw a 9. You cannot put the one you just drew into the offer, so I'm going to put the 2 in there. And then goes back to this guy. He also cannot beat it, so he will draw a card. Maybe he takes this 2 from me, and then he puts this 1 in the offer. Or he'll put the 3 in the offer, actually. And you just continue going around the table like this. Eventually, maybe this guy plays all his cards out, and the round ends. He would get 0 trash. I have 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 cards currently. This guy has 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say he has this. So he has 6. He has the fewest, so he's going to get 1 trash. I'm going to get 2. I take all the cards. We deal. The trash is determined by how many cards you have left and who has the fewest, who has the second fewest, and so forth. And then you just continue. And then once somebody hits the too much trash level, depending on the player count, the game ends, and whoever has the least amount of trash wins. In this case, it's 5 trash and 3 players. I'm already almost halfway there. And yeah, that's the game. The cards have a nice linen finish, nice quality, very nice. It's a pretty cool game, a fun game. I don't know, no real issues with it. I like it. Check out New Mill Industries, and we'll see you next time. More. Thanks for watching.